2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Today's promising to be an exciting one, so let's get straight into the action. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
This one is all over it.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Seven feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This one started out on a good line. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Currently in first position. Time to tee off at the second. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This for a birdie run.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently sitting in first place. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot into the third. Nice recovery there.
Great touch.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, what a super shot. And now that finds him in first place.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Wonderfully played. From around 140 yards here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. This one might need to sit. Yep, that shot safely on the green. And he's down there. You got to read?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
This player is putting for fun.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. That's a big drive. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
They're staring this down for eagle.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This one's for birdie. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And that will drop in for birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Here we are in front of a par 3. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, well done. 18 feet to the cup. He was on a good line. Putting for a par now. Good putt that. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, well hold for eagle. So as we head into the back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Well played, mate. Second shot here on the 10th hole. And he's safely on the green with that shot. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, just missed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Going with the hybrid. That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, what a stroke. Super shot that. An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side. comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
Well, that's a handy shot. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's not going to find the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Time to face a par 4 now. Second shot here on the 13th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? That's a well-played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. A long par 4 this hole. Oh, well played. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at nice round number 180 here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. 13 feet to the cup. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Lining up from around 160 yards. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. A 7-footer right here.
Looking good so far.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. That might be one club too many.
Nicely done.
8 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
That's pretty tidy. Oh, that's a ripper. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
A big bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke, off the tee. Great stuff.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Such soft hands.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Currently in first position. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Not bad. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, come on, sit. Oh!
Flag sticks are evil and should be banished from the game.
That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
So close to the eagle. Just a short putt remaining here. And finishing this round with a